It's ironic that my speech would be the songs, the lyrics, the message, and the history. Throughout history, songs were vital. Songs were a way for our ancestors to express sorrow, joy, hope, inspiration, and communication. Songs and lyrics throughout slavery incorporated scripted messages. Although most slaves could not read or write, all were able to communicate through song. The abolitionist Harriet Tubman would lead slaves to freedom using scripted messages by singing. Follow the Drinking Gourd. This was a song sang during the escape to let our ancestors know to follow the Big Dipper. Without knowing how to read, visuals were used to educate direct that the hollow gourd they drank from was a visual explanation, comparison, and reference to the Big Dipper. To look to the sky to find the Big Dipper, the drinking gourd, to take them north to freedom. Most songs during slavery had spiritual inspiration and biblical references because our ancestors trusted God that he would allow someone to come along to lead them to the promised land. Go Down Moses referred to Harriet Tubman and that God had sent her to tell the slave masters to let them free. Go down, Moses, way down in Egypt land, tell old Pharaoh to let my people go.
All right.
Wade in the water. The message you wade in the water told our ancestors three things while escaping. Escape to shallow water to throw the scent of the dogs off. That God would also stir up the water or heal the water. Wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Swing low, sweet chariot. This melody was a signal song that the time had come to escape. Slaves would be heard singing and relaying descriptive message that the chariot, the Underground Railroad, and the conductor, Harriet Tubman, would soon arrive to lead them north, home. The lawyer, poet, educator, and superintendent in the early 1900s, James Weldon Johnson, would write a poem, and his brother John would set it to music in 1916. When James Weldon became a leader with the NAACP, this song was adopted as a national Negro anthem. Lift every voice and sing, till earth and heaven ring with the harmony of liberty, and let our rejoices rise, high as the listening skies. Let it resound loud as the rolling seas. Message and lyrics in each of these songs referenced thus far has been deeply rooted in God, spirituality, and freedom. This is why they are known as Negro spirituals. Although slavery was abolished in 1865, Jim Crow soon took its place. In 1877, we became free, but segregated. And in 1955, still with segregated bathrooms, schools, buses, and water fountains, a young preacher would come along and be more than an activist. He would become a crucial part of Black history. Different from Harriet Tubman, he would teach our people to stand, fight, and of course sing. During the Civil Rights Movement, songs will relay more messages of hope, freedom, and justice. We should not be moved. We shall overcome. Ain't nobody gonna turn us around. Lift every voice and sing, and how I got over, and many more. These will become freedom songs. From every march, every speech, and every stand for justice. Martin Luther King would include entertainers to sing their message songs. The unofficial anthem was written by Sam Cooke, "A Change Is Gonna Come." When Sam Cooke was arrested for honking his horn outside of an all-white hotel, he wrote, "A change is gonna come." I was born by the river in a little tent. Oh, like a river I've been flowing ever since.
Come on now.
It's been a long time coming, and I know a change gonna come. Oh, yes it is. On April the 4th, 1968, Martin Luther King was assassinated, and the black community was in an uprising. James Brown, through his lyrics, message, and song, said, "Some people say we have malice, some say we got a lot of nerve. But I say we won't quit moving until we get what we deserve. We've been scorned, treated bad, but just as sure as it takes two eyes to make a pair, we can't stop until we get our share. I worked on jobs with my feet and hands, and all this work I did for another man. And no, we demand a chance to do things ourselves. Tired of beating our heads against the wall and working for someone else. Now people, we are like birds and we are like bees, and we'd rather die on our feet than keep living on our knees." The movement continued through songs, lyrics, and message. Marvin Gaye asked, "What's going on?" Aretha Franklin told us to respect ourselves. We are also young, gifted, and black, and they told us to fight the power. And of course, lift every voice and sing. And just as I read what James Brown said, say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud. I would like to leave you with my lyrics and my message. God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. We should stand together in every single state, city, and neighborhood. In this generation of history, we've had a black man in a house of white and a black woman whose future looks very bright. Please, young people, understand and don't take my words that I say in vain. Don't let what I say be a mystery, because you too will become a part of Black history.
All right.